Hello everyone, Game Pizza Boy here, host of the Pizza Party. Good to see you all. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm back for another video. It's been a while since I made my last video with the Paper Mario little Easter egg content video, which a lot of you guys really enjoyed, so thank you guys again for all the support over there. I know I have been really making a lot of big, just typical YouTube videos of late. I just haven't had the dedication as much of it, and I don't have a consistent schedule with it. I've just been mostly flexible and just doing every now and then when I feel up to it. But I want to try to do as much as possible as I do with my streaming, so that is why I'm going to try to do my best I can to focus on it every now and then and to hopefully bring you guys some pretty entertaining content and just have some fun with that. So that's what I'm doing today. In today's video, I'm going to be going through two major things that just got announced recently, and I want to kind of get my thoughts on some stuff. This includes the small little first trailer for GTA 6, and also the recent trailer that came out getting ready for the upcoming TV series for the game Fallout. I will also mention that I have a video I might release later on, hopefully tonight or tomorrow, depending, that will go over the biggest announcements, hopefully, for games that might be announced during the Game Awards this year, which is happening tonight. So definitely stay tuned for that for sure if it does happen. So keep your eyes peeled. Before we begin with this video, as always, if you enjoy it, hit the like button, comment below, and tell me your thoughts on both the Fallout series and the upcoming GTA 6 X game coming out in 2025. If you guys are excited for it, definitely for sure let me know, and make sure you subscribe. It would be appreciated because it will help support the channel, give me more motivation to keep making videos, and it will help me keep growing strong ever here on the channel on YouTube. So I would appreciate that very much indeed. All right, let's get right into it and let's discuss some stuff right here. Now, let's go ahead and start things off by talking about first is GTA 6, which I have to say, I am very excited for this game. Obviously, from the trailer, it's just simply a cinematic look of it. It's not really any gameplay as of late right now, so we might be waiting a little bit before we eventually get our first look at some actual gameplay and actually get an idea about what the game's going to feel like a little bit more, but it still gives you a good idea of what to expect from the game very much. I gotta say, though, the look and the beauty of the world and the graphics look amazing by looks of it from the cinematic trailer right here. It just looks amazing. The amount of people that are there with all the cool, colorful clothing, the lights, the beautiful detail of the wool around of the buildings, the trees, just everything about the environment in this town, which is actually Vice City, returning back again, by the way, Vice City, so that's pretty cool, is actually really impressive. I am pretty stoked by the actual beauty that Rockstar took to bring this wonderful now world of GTA now up even further from their previous games further. Now, I don't know how much it will handle itself for gameplay-wise when we get to actually see some future gameplay, because this is just the first trailer, obviously, so we can't really say for certain exactly, like, just from the cinematic looks of the game, that it's going to be any good. We have to at least see some actual gameplay. But hey, I mean, if it looks good at first right now, just from the cinematic, it's already given us a hype as it is to believe that, oh, we're going to definitely see some pretty dope gameplay for sure. Now let's go over everything we know so far with GTA 6 and what we can explain about the details. I will have a link in the description below going over this on the official guide page of GamesRadar.com. If you want to go read that, of course, that will talk about it. So here are the details we know about it so far. The GTA 6 trailer is here and is confirmed the Grand Theft Auto 6 location and characters, and as well as the release window. GTA 6 is officially coming in 2025 and it's set to take us back to Vice City in the state of Leonida. If I pronounced that right, I hope so. The news came by way of the release of the GTA 6 trailer 1, which, don't forget, that's trailer 1, so we should be expecting a second trailer down the line, of course, which was posted a day earlier than scheduled as a result of the risk of a leak. Yes, so basically, there's been some unfortunate leaks that have been happening as of late getting ready for GTA 6, so it's unfortunate Rockstar had to deal with that shit, but they basically took care of it all and just released this trailer early just to make do with the risk of this leak and hopefully got taken care of, so this will not ruin the hype for sure. I think a lot of us are excited for it. I will also put the trailer in the link in the description below of this video too if you want to go watch it for yourself. We've been poring over the trailer since it's released and take it all of the noteworthy features on display. In our GTA 6 trailer breakdown here, you can find an overview of 12 interesting details you might have missed in what looks to set be one big open world setting that takes Vice City to new heights. With a closer look at new protagonists, settings, vehicles, and more, there's certainly a lot to unpack already. As more details surface, we'll be updating our GTA 6 guide and we'll have the latest news, analysis, and opinion in the days to come. In the meantime, though, keep on scrolling to find the GTA 6 trailer and everything we know so far. So here's the details we can explain right here. So first, they mentioned about the release date. So as we know, the game's coming out in 2025. Rockstar confirmed it's set for that year. The news arrived as part of the reveal trailer, noting that GTA 6 is set to release at least sometime in 2025. No further clarification has been posted on when. Prior, however, to the reveal trailer, internet sleuths have been making some educated guesses, with multiple sources that collaborated have rumored that GTA 6 will release in 2025, which was part of a larger info drop that suggested that the Grand Theft Auto 6 will be set in a modern-day Vice City. Interestingly, Take-Two, the Rockstar owner, continues to imply GTA 6 is out by March of 2025 while saying nothing about it. CEO Strauss Zelnick says that we remain confident that we are positioning our business for a significant inflection point in fiscal 2025, which we will believe will include new record levels of operating performance. That significant boost to revenue predictions is supposedly due to GTA 6 launch. They also confirm about possible chances about what platforms we can expect right now for GTA 6. Specifically, of course, it looks like it's going to be first starting off, obviously, for the consoles before the PC. They do mention here that so far it's been confirmed that GTA 6 will be coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S when it revives. The news came by of an official press release from Take-Two, which states that GTA 6 is coming to PlayStation 5 and even Xbox Series S and X in 2025. There is currently no mention of a PC launch, which might suggest it will follow a similar route to some of the previous GTA games that released on consoles first before arriving on PC at a later date. So to all our fellow PC players out there, including myself, just hang in there. We'll have to follow the same route like you guys did with GTA 5 and all the previous games. Just hold on, let console just do it, enjoy it, and then we'll eventually get our hands on it very soon. There was also a mention here that says if GTA 6 will be on PS4 and Xbox One, they have stated that it will not be coming to PS4 and Xbox One when it launches in 2025, and making it only a current gen exclusive. That is honestly a good thing for me, in my opinion, because honestly, I don't know how in the hell would they at all would release that game on the older gen consoles. Like, even though Xbox One and the PS4 are good consoles still to play, it's just like they're old gen now. There's no need to go back to it. So yeah, they're going to be on current gen and obviously PC in a later date. Now we'll get into some bigger details, and that involves specifically the characters that we're going to be focusing on for the story, I guess, of GTA 6, the location, as we know, which is back to Vice City, and obviously more details on exactly what we can expect from GTA 6 as a whole. First, they talk about is the new characters that we're going to be expecting right now. We're introduced to one named Lucia. During the official trailer, they announced the protagonist for GTA 6 with the focus on the first GTA female lead, Lucia. While there's still much yet to learn about her as a character, the trailers give some hints, and of course with her wearing prison clothing, which tells us she's clearly had some trouble with the law, no doubt, obviously. Not only on that, but Lucia is shown on multiple occasions with a unnamed male character who's set to play a main role in the next entry too. While he's been officially referred to as both Jason and James, we've not had confirmation on his name. The pair appear to share a bond or a kind of Bonnie and Clyde-like relationship and speak of trust as they get stuck into some crime together. We also get a good look at the location of Vice City returning back to it again, GTA 6. It's taking us back to Vice City. While the original game was set in 1986, this new 2025 release is set to take place in what appears to be a modern-day setting. Rockstar revealed we'll be heading to the state of Leonida, which is a home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond. Set to be the biggest, most immersive evolution of Grand Theft Auto yet. Vice City appears to be a part of a bigger map that will form GTA 6. The trailer, of course, has already given us a glimpse of Vice City, made prettier than ever, with a take on rural Florida that it's every bit as chaotic as the real thing. With some familiar spots such as Starfish Island, we'll have to wait and see if they will be able to visit old haunts like the Malibu Club, Ocean View Hotel, Little Haiti remains to be seen. As we saw in the trailer, its fans have already been comparing the new trailer to the locations from the original Vice City, which demonstrates how incredibly detailed the updated take on location is. Which I do say, though, based on what I've seen from what you could look online and see people's videos on that, definitely go do so. It's really amazing. And I gotta say, it looks beautiful, especially in the night. It is absolutely beautiful and rich of colors and lighting. It's really awesome, and I can't wait for it. Now, one thing I will say, though, that we don't really have much to show for except from that cinematic cool trailer. We don't really have any gameplay and more information besides that we're returning back to Vice City. We got our first female lead, and we don't know much details about everything else about gameplay. Obviously, we don't even see gameplay just yet, but we can hope to see some in the future if we just keep our eyes peeled for it. Obviously, the game will be out in 2025. So only time will tell. Hopefully by the time within the year, which most likely will be the possibility, we will see more possible information and maybe see some gameplay for sure for GTA 6 down the line. So hopefully we'll see some pretty exciting stuff for this game. I can't wait for it. I hope you guys are excited just as much as I do. Now, let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's talk about now the Fallout TV series. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Fall is. I'll put the trailer in the description below if you want to go watch the series trailer yourself. And it's pretty cool so far. I'm really excited for it. I want to go through some details about it, what we can expect. They explain that while there's plenty of movies, books, and comics set in a post-apocalyptic world, few have been unique as those as the numerous 50s flavored Fallout games. Now, Prime Video is planning to bring that unique perspective to television and with some help from people who made the games. And while we don't know much about the show yet, what we learned makes us excited to wander the wasteland again. The world of Fallout games is one in which the Art Deco style of the 1950s persisted, even as we developed robots and nuclear-powered cars, but so did the atomic bombs, as the world learns firsthand when a nuclear war decimates the planet back in 2077. Good thing people in the 50s were also big on bomb shelters, which is how some people managed to survive in underground shelters called vaults. In most of the games, it's been many years since the bombs dropped, 25 to 200 years depending on the game. What remains of the world is a wasteland full of mutants, giant insects, zombie-like ghouls, and other irradiated wildlife. But there are also some regular people, including a widespread military organization called the Brotherhood Steel, whose members wear suits of armor, which are called power armor, similar to what Tony Stark built in the first Iron Man movie. I like that that's what they actually say for this. It's kind of funny, even though, still, I mean, yeah, there are some similarities to that, but again, I'm not going to relate that to Tony Stark and the Iron Man movie, because again, even though it's like literally almost similar in some ways, it's still, I want to keep it separate because the power armor is really cool. I like the power armor. The Fallout show we set in Los Angeles around the same time as the games. Bethesda Game Studios' Todd Howard, the game director for Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, and the executive producer of Fallout 76 and Fallout Shelter, revealed at the Gamescom convention in Cologne, Germany on August 23rd. Howard did not specify, however, which game the show is concurrent to, such as the fact that, for example, Fallout 76 is set about 25 years after the bombs dropped, so very much still quite later, but not as later as compared to other games like Fallout 4, which is actually set 185 years after that game has happened. Or if it takes place at the same time as the original Fallout, which he did not work on, of course, which was made by Interplay Entertainment, not the original creators, not by Bethesda at the time. Howard also showed off footage from the show, including the moment when the nukes landed in LA, especially too, though the footage has not been, of course, officially released fully yet. So obviously, we don't know the full of it yet. We've seen brief moment during the trailer, but we don't really know exactly the full bombing. So we'll probably actually get to see that at a later date, or when the series drops on April 12th of 2024. So we'll probably get to see what it looks like and how the bombs were dropped. Next is about the creative developers, or the people who are working on the series, obviously. So for you guys want to know who's working on the series as a whole, well, Amazon has employed the team of both Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, who you may know is the ones who worked on HBO's Westworld. So if you're into Westworld, hey, they're both working on the Fallout series, which is pretty cool. The two will be writing and executive producing the series through their company, Kilter Films, as we know, the same roles they had on Westworld, especially too. At Gamescom, Todd Howard announced that Nolan had directed the first 3 episodes of the show, of course, and joining them is fellow executive producer Athena Wickham, who is also known as an executive producer for Westworld and even a fellow Kilter employee, as well as also the writing staff of the Fallout show includes Geneva Robertson Dorret, if I pronounced it right, sorry, butchered your last name right there, sorry, who also co-wrote Captain Marvel, and Graham Wagner, who is known as a writer and executive producer on Portlandia, who will serve as executive producer and co-showrunners. So it'll be pretty cool to see by that. As for the names familiar to the fans of the games, the Fallout series will also be executive produced by Todd Howard, as we know, of course, and also will be worked by, as well as James Altman, who is the director of the publishing operations for Bethesda Softworks. There was also a joint statement by both Joy and Nolan issued when they announced the show, and they said that Fallout is one of the greatest game series of all time. Each chapter of its insanely imaginative story has cost us countless hours we have spent with families and friends, so we're incredibly excited to partner with Todd Howard and the rest of the brilliant lunatics at Bethesda to bring this massive, subversive, and darkly funny universe to life with Amazon Studios. Now, for the lovely, amazing star actors we'll be seeing in the series as well, we obviously know that we're going to be including series stars such as Ella Purnell, who we know from Yellow Jackets, Walton Goggins from Justified, and Aaron Moulton from Emancipation. Ella will actually be playing as our optimistic vault dweller Lucy, with an all-American can-do spirit, who obviously is pretty much, I guess you could say, the main protagonist. The story looks like it. Who her peaceful and idealistic nature is tested, and when people harm her loved ones, she obviously is going to be exiting out of one of her vaults, known as Vault 33, and obviously exploring the wasteland of California, of Los Angeles. So it's pretty interesting to see where that kind of takes place for her and where it's going to lead her, pretty much. Also, Aaron Moulton plays as Maximus, a very young soldier who hides his tragic past as he serves in the Brotherhood of Steel. So we're going to see a little involvement with that. We'll see kind of where that goes. He believes in the nobility of the Brotherhood's mission to bring law and order to the wasteland, and will do anything to further their goals. So obviously that's the same mindset we kind of seen with the Brotherhood of Steel from the games, obviously, where they have that mindset where they believe that they can bring a law and order to the wasteland and focus on their goals to success. Though I feel like it's going to end up pretty much backfiring, because we all know how they pretty much consider themselves good guys, but obviously they are not. So we're going to see where that kind of leads to for that character and the rest of the Brotherhood of Steel over there, pretty much. Also, Walton Goggins, as we know, in there will be playing the Ghoul. Pragmatic, ruthless Ghoul survives the wasteland as a bounty hunter and hides a mysterious past, which at the end of the trailer, we did see what appears to be Walton again as, I guess, like a sheriff or some kind of cowboy, basically riding with a little girl on a horse in the city of LA, basically, from the nukes going off. So we probably going to be expecting to definitely see possibly a little tragic story after, since the nukes fall. Probably it's going to be pretty much scar him for his life, basically, when the nukes drop, of course. So only time will tell. We'll see what happens, of course. They also mentioned details for some other actors. This includes that Kyle MacLachlan from Twin Peaks will be playing Overseer Hank. Hank is the overseer of Vault 33 and Lucy's father, and eager to change the world for the better. Other cast members also include Johnny Pemberton from 21 Jump Street, who'll be playing one Thaddeus. Rodrigo Luzzi from Dead Ringers, who is playing as Reg, if I'm not that right. I don't know which of the characters are. Again, these are all just basically names they're just dropping right now. Annabelle O'Hagan from Law & Order SVU as Steph. And Moises Arias from The King of Staten Island as Norm. Again, most of these characters, we only have small details about what we can expect, pretty much. So we probably don't know much about these characters from just brief moments we've seen in the trailer. But we do know a few of these guys are basically some of them like Vault Dweller, some other surviving people throughout the wasteland, and obviously other known threats we have to deal with, pretty much for sure. So only time will tell. We'll see what to expect within the trailer, of course. They also mentioned Sarita Chowdhury, sorry if I butchered your last name again, from Homeland, Michael Emerson from Person of Interest, Leslie Uggams from Deadpool, Francis Turner from The Boys, Dave Register from Heighten, Zach Cherry from Severance, and Zila Mendez-Jones from The Wheel of Time are also on the call sheet, but of course we don't know who they will play, of course, as well, by their names, obviously, by their character names, so we will only have to wait and see. There's also no word about apparently also mentioning for Keith David from They Live, Clancy Brown from Billions, and CCH Pounder from NCIS New Orleans, or any of the other notable cast members from the first game, that the one that was set in LA, if they will be at all reprising their roles. Even some fans asking questions about possibly the return of one Ron Perlman, as we all know and love, who has actually been voicing as a narrator for almost nearly every Fallout game going back to 1997, to welcome the people to the series with every episode with his iconic opening line,
War never changes.
Which would be pretty cool to see him return back to again. And I think they should maybe do that. Maybe they can make him say that for like every start of the episode of a series or something like that. That would be pretty cool. So, boys, get Ron Perlman on here, man. Get it. Now, the series will be out April 12th of next year. So, only time will tell. We'll see what happens as we get closer. So, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you guys are excited for it, are you anticipating it? Do you have any thoughts on it? Please definitely leave your positive, good comments about it, definitely for sure down below. I would like to get into a discussion about this for sure, about what the series will entitle and will entail for the future for Fallout. So we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate your support of the Pizza Party. It will help motivate me to keep up making more awesome videos, as always, here on the channel. Definitely for sure, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts for the Fallout series and GTA 6. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, of course. I will be back again for another video soon later on, hopefully tonight or tomorrow on YouTube, hopefully, to talk about some of the maybe big announcements for the Game Awards. If there's anything new to talk about, probably most likely will, definitely, no doubt. Speaking of that as well, real quick, I will actually be live later today to play some Payday 2, but then also I'll be going on continuing the stream for a much longer day to be ready for tonight, because on 6:15 p.m. CST around my time, I will be watching the Game Awards event. So if you would like to come and join and watch it with me, feel free. I'll of course be live later 12 p.m. CST up until pretty much the event is over. So make sure you be there, of course, at twitch.tv/gamingpizzaboy. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. I'll see you all guys next time here at the Pizza Party. Take care, my friends, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, Pizza Party.